Good morning, everyone. All right, we have a little bit of a change up today. Normally, before we hit quads, or the day before we hit quads, we usually do an arm day. But today, I think I'm going to do an upper oriented day. So we're going to have some chest movements, we're going to have some back movements, we're going to have some arm movements, and we're going to hit our abs. I just really wanted to change up. I mean, staying on schedule is, our goal. But I really just wanted a little bit of a switch around. Didn't really want to just hit arms today. I want to hit a little everything. I know this is like a constant conversation that people have, but talking about like personal improvements, but I don't feel like a lot of people talk about improving your environment you're in, right? Like a simplified example is your gym, right? So changing your environment from going to a, just say like a very commercial gym to like a hardcore bodybuilding gym, every single time someone makes that switch over, they see a huge change in, their workouts, how they feel, what's going on, how supported they feel from a community standpoint. That's just one example. But like, you as an individual have the opportunity to always change your environment. There are a lot of situations that people are in hard situations where they can't change their environments, which I understand. You can do your best to improve everything else but that. But when it comes to individuals that have the option to change their environments, their home, everything around them, why not do that? That's the first thing that I feel like I need to start with, is if I'm trying to improve some type of aspect, it's always the environment, right? You can focus on the little details, but the overall big picture of where you are and what you're around, I feel like is a biggest factor for a lot of people when it comes to change. All right, so we just got in here, but with writing out our workout and trying to plan it out, the way I want to structure this upper day, since we haven't done it in a while, is I want to structure it towards, the weakest points to the strongest point. So I think the first thing that we're going to start with is our 2 bicep movements. Then we're going to go into our chest. Then we're going to go into our back movements, and then we're going to do triceps and abs. But depending on how my chest movements feel, we might do the tricep movements afterwards. I don't know. For kind of planning out your workouts, I think it all depends on complexity level, how long you've been lifting, and what your goals are specifically, right? So if you're newer into the gym, your main goal should be intensity and just really enjoying the workout and the drive. But when it comes to other aspects of like the smaller details, I think that's where a lot of people that are newer to the gym try to focus on, which they shouldn't be concerned about. You need overall muscle growth, not pinpointing that your rear delts are lacking compared to, your calves, which is stupid. But there's so much information out there where people are focused on all of those other aspects rather than getting in there, driving with intensity, and watching it grow. It's very hard for a lot of new gym goers to understand that concept because they're fed so much information that they don't know how to digest it. So a little change up on our unilateral. We're going to do a unilateral preacher with dumbbells. Haven't really done these in a long time either, but we're really giving ourselves a toss up today and switching things up dramatically. So this will be fun. We got to pick our weight though. That's where I'm not really sure. First chest movement, we're going to do the seated flat press, top loaded, because that's what I want to do. All right, next up, we are going to do some T-bar rows. It was supposed to be chest movement, but I'm gonna break it apart. Some people are doing some other things in the gym. It's no big deal, right? We're not gonna fret. We're just gonna focus up, make a change. So we're gonna do some T-bar rows. I'm not gonna go extremely heavy because I really wanna focus on a good full range of motion with some pauses at the top and at the bottom of the rep. So in the stretch and then in the contraction, I want at least like a 2 to 3 second pause, controlling the weight. I really want to incorporate T-bar rows again, just because I like T-bar rows a lot, but some of them just aren't really the best fitting in terms of lengthwise, because I find I have to like bend my knees more. I'd rather be straight, like elongated, right? Which is no big deal. We can always make adjustments to make it fit us, but this Body Master one that they have here at the Iron Layer, it is really solid, great machine, just fits me kind of odd, which again, we're gonna make adjustments, but we're gonna do a warm-up set and then probably pick our weight. I'm not really sure what I wanna do because like I said, we're gonna do that type of 2 to 3 second pause in the concentric and the eccentric. Come on. Just like you always do, just like you always do. Already looking in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how it stands. I let you come. All right, y'all, finishing up our workout. We're gonna finish up with our abs, our 2 movements, and then we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. We got quads tomorrow. This is gonna be a good one. First quad day back. Now, first quad day, we didn't train quads last week either, we were supposed to, but obviously with everything going on, we didn't. So first quad day back in a while, or a week and a half tomorrow. So, or when you see this, it'll be like 4 days prior or past. Oh my God, my brain doesn't even work. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. See you on the next one.